This may seem a bit rudimentary, but it works. I'm testing this Td5 R380 on my bench with my Milwaukee high torque drill, going through an adapter that JP made me onto the spline, and it's full of oil. The reason is that I can't get this onto my test bench because the shaft's too long. I haven't got a Td5 bell housing, so I'm kind of stuck. But so far so good. I rebuilt this box, and I'll tell you more about it later. I just want to show you the setup, because that's first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth. I'm not going to bang it in reverse because that will cause a death crash, but it does work. And of course it's got no clutch, so that's in neutral. So just put it in fourth. Wait a minute, my phone's ringing. I have to go. If you're interested how we did it, good old JP made me this adapter. It's got a hex drive on here if you want to turn it with a socket, and it's got a triangular drive here, not a round shaft, so we can turn it. Now this is the inside out of a 300 TDI clutch, but it seems to me that clutches are very much similar, because when I did my 4BD1T clutch with the big Isuzu clutch, all we did was swap this over into the Isuzu clutch. We had to put some extra bushings on here, a little bit bigger diameter, but that's what they do, just to change the spline. All the rest of it was exactly the same, so we made this so that we could just clip that onto there, and if we had one with a different spline on, well, we could swap it over. The box has run for about an hour. I'm happy with that, there's no leaks. I should show you whilst I'm here, I don't know if we've covered this or not, the setup for the bias springs on these housings. Normally when I send the box out it hasn't got this piece on, but you might be interested to see how it works. You set the gear shift or gear stick so it's no effort required into third and fourth, not first and second. So you do that by adjusting the height of these bolts here. So you can see this one's higher than that one, to bias this piece into the middle. So in effect what we've got, we have to put a little bit of spring pressure on to come towards first, spring back, and then third and fourth is just a straight backwards and forward, and push across to fifth, and then into reverse. So that's how you do that. I don't usually include these. This is the last shifter housing I've got that's usable. These usually wear out in the aluminium housing. You can TIG them up and use them again, but sometimes it's just as easy to buy a new one. So if it's all worn out in here, just replace it, because otherwise that pin, there's a pin that goes through like a cross pin, it's chattering about and you won't get a good, shift on it. Also in the side here there's a plastic cup with a ball. Just make sure that that is all in one piece. I should just say about boxes that are going to go on big campers like that 4-ton one, and maybe off-road sports vehicles or big V8s or something like that. I can't guarantee them more than a few months, because they'll just get blown to bits usually. I know this original one had done an awful lot of kilometres, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. When I was looking at this here, I think I saw a date stamp on somewhere of 04. So and on the LT230 it was 03. I'm not really sure what year it was. But anyway, it's full of oil. I'm leaving it full of oil, because now and again I can go down in the container and just spin this round and circulate the oil. I wanted to test it just to make sure it wasn't going to leak, and also the shift oil was correct. I rebuilt this with quite a few used bearings, or bearings that were salvageable in this. The extension housing here was completely knackered. The bearings in there were finished. I'll do some more on that later when I've got trying to put another video together about this, because I've ordered a stand for my microscope because I was trying to get some pictures of the bearings and they were really bad in the extension housing. But I'll put another video about that later. Now what else was I going to say? I think that's about it really. Oh yeah, usually I don't get these extension housings or this bit. This is the last one I've got, so I'm going to keep this one. It's kind of good. Yeah, but buying all brand new parts for this would be, I don't know, kind of expensive. It was £311 plus shipping and tax, which would be around about £400. £400 is an awful lot of money. It would be close on $800, $750, $800 to build something to put on a shelf that I might never use for another 5 years, because the other one was been on the shelf for 5 years. We don't get many Td5 boxes here. So it's going to go back on the shelf. Tomorrow I'll have a look around to see JP, see if he's finished the LT230. Then we'll start to put that back together so we can get some stuff out of the way. Bits everywhere. But anyway, that's it for now. Like I say, I'll do another video once we start to look at bearings and stuff. I thought I'd just do a bearing special. Alright, see you later.